We all know this rule. You cannot date your ex's brother or sister. You can't.
Can't do it. It's a no-no.
While they're alive. Now, if they pass away, do you get a green light? That's what Brett is asking. Hey, Brett, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
All right. What got us here?
Okay. So I guess I should start from the beginning. My husband and I got a divorce about 3 years ago. And he passed away about a year ago now. And we don't have any kids together or anything. Anyway, a few days ago on Instagram, his brother started DMing me. So I, innocent, just kind of, how are you? We haven't really talked since the divorce. And then it got a little flirty by the end of the conversation. And he asked me to have drinks with him. I immediately agreed. He's a nice guy and we always got along. And now I'm kind of second guessing myself. I mean, to be quite honest, if he wasn't my ex-husband's brother, I would definitely go. I'd be very excited to go. I mean, I'm attracted to him and he's nice. And I guess I'm not sure if the fact that my ex is gone, it makes it better or worse to go out with his brother. I'm also not entirely sure how his family would feel. We were fine. We got along fine. But, and also, like, should that matter? So my question is, I guess, should I go?
Okay, so let's try to find somebody listening that has been in the exact same situation as you. So we're not looking for somebody that broke up with a dude and then you started dating his brother while they were all alive, okay? So we are specifically looking for somebody that dated the relative of somebody that passed away, all right? 1-855-BERT-SHOW. I don't know that we'll find anybody. I don't know that anybody in the family is ever going to accept this.
There's no way that they will. I mean, I actually think the fact that he's gone somehow makes it worse. Like, almost because it's, I don't know, it's like you're not doing it in his face, at least. He's not even there, and it just doesn't feel right.
So I'm looking at the statistics here. Brett, there are 161.6 million men in the United States. 161 million.
That's a lot.
All right, let's say the majority of them are D-bags. All right, so let's just go 20 million for you. You got 20 million dudes to choose from. You're going to be hung up on your ex-husband's brother.
Well, I guess I wouldn't necessarily say hung up. He sort of sparked an interest. I mean, I have been, we've been divorced for 3 years, so I have been on different sites, and I've given it a try, and yes, you're correct. There are some real winners out there, and that's been difficult. I only started dating people, I guess, anyway, it doesn't matter, but he just kind of, it has the whole thing of I trust him, I guess there's a level of trust there because I already knew him.
There's no part of you, like, kind of look at him, even in a weird way, for wanting to do this? Like, was he and his brother close?
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, how about you going, ew, that's creepy?
Yeah.
I mean, they were close, but yeah.
Girl, the dude's not here anymore. Your ex is gone. You divorced him, and then he died, which is very sad when anyone dies. But, like, it's not like you're coming to us saying, I want to hit on his brother. His brother put the moves on you. Go for it. Who cares what the family thinks? It's not their relationship.
Seriously,
honestly,
man.
There are no boundaries being crossed. The person who you divorced, like you said, like Mo said, is not going to know. Like, you're not doing it in his face. There's absolutely no disrespect. Y'all had already divorced. It's been an appropriate amount of time since the divorce, and appropriate amount of time since the death. Go for it. And you know what? This also, I would be careful though, because this might be his brother's way of coping. Is trying to find something from his brother's former life that he can hang on to and connect to if he really misses his bro. But if you're down and he's down, you're two consenting adults. Do it.
Okay, so So, as it pertains in your house here, Cass, if something tragic were to happen to you, it's okay for Chad to go out with your sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, my sister's awesome. My husband's awesome. Like, and it would be great for my daughter too to have her aunt become her mom.
Yeah, that
Seems
won't be
a little
confusing.
weird.
Yeah, that won't be
A little
confusing.
weird.
I'm
Especially since
coming
my
back.
sister's engaged. But I would say, like, honestly, if I am dead, then what does it matter? Because I don't have feelings anymore because I'm 6 feet under.
You can still respect people that are dead.
It's not
Yeah.
disrespectful to date them. Like, that is not. Why should you have to you're alive? Why should you have to put your actual life on hold when someone who literally isn't going to know the difference, they're dead?
It's your
Like, why
brother.
would you put
It's your
your life
brother,
on
man.
hold?
And there's so many other men in the world.
No, not available. Like that stat that Bert gave, like how many of those are of age? How many of them are actually single? Like the rest are D-bags. We've all seen like the Tinder blogs and all that stuff. If you have a guy and you actually like him, then go for it. If the brother was alive, I'd be like, nah.
Chad must have a really good-looking brother. That's all I'm saying.
He's got a hot sister.
Hey, Paula, good morning. You're on the Bert Show. Hi.
Hey, so it's not me, but about 10 or 15 years ago, I had a coworker who ended up dating and then marrying her sister's widow, so her brother-in-law, and they're together. It's working, but I think the big thing is how did the divorce? Like, how was that divorce? It was a friendly divorce and it was amicable, and his family's still accepting. Then I think go for it. If
Brett, only you know your ex better than anybody else. So if he was looking down, watching this thing, the whole thing happen, would he laugh about it? Would he endorse it? Or would he be mad? Because he could still haunt you.
Well, I didn't think about that, but the only thing I can remember is I got along so well with his entire family, and that maybe that's part of the reason why I'm sort of interested in going out with him is I know that we got along really well. There was no sort of bad blood between us. I mean, as far as divorces go, yes, they are always painful, but this wasn't a messy divorce. We didn't have any kids, no pets. Like, everything was sort of split really evenly, and we remained, just like amicable, but we weren't in touch.
And let me stop you here for a second, because you did say you had kids, right?
No, we didn't.
No kids. All right, Jamie, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Good, thank you.
Okay, so to sum it up, I think it's totally okay because my mother married my stepdad. Now, this has been, 15 years ago. He died of cirrhosis of the liver. Well, his best friend, who was like his brother, the families all knew each other, she married him 2 years later, and it was because of the comfort level. It was because of the security. I would approach it with the family, honestly, approach it to him with your concerns, and see what he says about it, because if the family's on board, I don't see a problem with it. It worked out for my mom.
Okay, all right. Brett,
Girl, who cares if the family's on board? Do it anyway. It's your relationship, not theirs.
I would be one angry dead dude.
I know, man. If lights start going out and doors start closing, you know he doesn't endorse it.
The Bert Show.